this. Let's have, first and foremost, as you guys get on your boat and set out to sea, probably it will be at least like a full day's sailing. So D kind of tells you that over towards that point, since you guys left in the second part of the day, since it was already kind of late afternoon, I would say, by the time you guys actually set out.
Yeah.
It'll be nighttime by the time we get to, like, here.
Yeah, in fact, depending on how the weather is, you will either get there, like, in the middle of the night, or you might get there just the next morning.
That's fine.
Yeah, we'll go spend tomorrow and the day after in the caves, and then...
Right. And we can look for, like, night water Pokemon.
Yeah, that's why I want to spend
On the way
night
there?
in the cave.
You guys set out, and so far, the weather has been on your side. I want to know if it will continue to be on your side.
Hell yeah, let's
through
fucking go.
years, or if maybe, like, you know, terrible weather will save me and give me a couple of more chances to just kind of put you elsewhere while I work on my sudden influx of ice-type Pokemon. But I think, Milo, you were the one that was up next, am I correct?
No idea.
The dice
I'm
of
down.
chance?
I usually am down to
No
let other
idea,
people
but
do
go
it.
for
So,
it.
yeah, it's a D20, right?
I think it's actually a
D100.
D100 for weather, yes.
Aw, yes. 49.
49.
39, okay. Give me 1 second.
20
Right there
less
in the
than
middle.
nice.
Yeah, I don't think it's necessarily a bad one. Do I have you guys on, do I have a little thing for you guys while you're surfing? Where are you? There we go.
Yep, we're about.
Oh, hell yeah.
Alright.
Hey, look, there's your magic card.
Right?
Get it, V!
Yeah.
49 for weather. 49. Okay. Honestly, it's not terrible at all. It's cloudy, not super sunny this time, but it's relatively calm, and D basically says that you guys are making good headway on your ways, but it will still probably mean that you're gonna get there sometime during the night. So feel free
Use
to,
this time to...
you know, just use this time to bond with your Pokemon or RP a bit if there's anything you guys want to talk about while I struggle.
Did we do the?
I mean-
we did the morning bonding before the surfing contest, right?
You did.
I think so.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I wanted to see what kind of Pokemon we could see along the way as well. Or, like, try to fish with my quote-unquote
That's
fishing
right.
rod.
You have a fishing rod.
Quote unquote.
Yes. Right. Yes. Fishing
I've always
rod.
been confused. Is it quote-unquote or is it quote-unquote?
Quote unquote. I believe.
Yep.
Okay. I think so, but, like, I never know
Hard
for
to
sure.
hear what the
I've always said it quote unquote.
Yeah. Okay. What are you guys looking for? I guess what kind of Pokemon are you? Well, I guess the fishing, you don't really know. You're just sticking on
Right?
there.
Just
What are you-
whatever.
Okay, here's my next question then. What the heck are you luring it in with? What
I'll
are you
tie...
using?
I've got some berries. I can use those, I guess.
Okay. Which
Tie
berry?
some berries on the line. Let's start with a... should I do a cherry or a rost? Those are the ones I have the most of. I think a rost would be funny.
I think a Ross.
I'll do one.
Kind of funny.
I do one of those.
Okay. Sounds good.
Use a rost berry to fish for water Pokemon.
Alright, you kind of just hang your legs over the edge there a little bit, and you begin to fish. Go ahead and roll me a Oh boy, this isn't even really an investigation. I mean, you do have bait, and yeah, you're doing everything correctly. Just roll me a straight up d20. No modifier, just a straight up d20 to see what comes of it.
12.
Okay, 12 is middling, honestly.
Yeah,
Right?
rolling in the
Like
middle.
middle. Yeah. Middle is fine.
All right. Give me 1 sec.
He's gonna fish up a dwarf Gyarados.
It's a teeny tiny one.
It just evolved, literally. You pulled it out as a Magikarp. Okay, let's see. Give me 1 second. Where are my things? I have so many things open. Someday. What do I got in here? Okay.
Oh, no.
Okay.
I love it when you start laughing and I am concerned.
No, oh, you know what? No, I read it wrong. Okay. You actually do get a bite. And,
Heck yeah.
I mean, you can continue to do it and see if you get the one that I was laughing about. You actually do get a bite, and a Goldeen is seen trailing along after your fishing rod, just kind of looking at you with one eye.
What you
Is
doing there,
anyone,
boy?
anyone interested in a Goldeen, or should I just Pokedex it and take my bait away so it doesn't eat it?
I mean, I'm good. Kid.
I'm not super
Yeah,
interested.
I'm not too into the Goldeen, so I'll pass.
Great. Okay, I will bonus action Pokedex and then try to use my action to pull it up before it eats my bait.
Okay, so you do want to battle it, is what you're saying.
I mean,
Or are
Hello,
you
V.
just trying to like put it back in
Just
the
KO
water?
it.
It's up to you.
uh,
I will definitely give you the Pokedex entry. That's not a problem.
right. I'm just trying to decide whether I want if the XP is worth losing a berry. Because I have limited berries. I'll just Pokedex it and then
Throw
Just
it back into the water.
tease it. Right. Just give me my berry back.
Okay. Go
Doesn't
ahead
get to
and...
eat, doesn't get to fight.
This is the multi-level marketing scheme. They lure you in and then they give you absolutely fucking nothing. Okay,
Wait.
yeah. You managed to Pokedex it, no problem. Roll me a dexterity check to see if you can, like, yoink it out of its mouth. And the
Give me
Goldeen
that
will
back.
make an opposing one.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
You.
I don't think it can even do that necessarily. Goldeen, where's your thingy? Unless it rolls a natural 20, which I do want to give it that chance.
That would be pretty funny.
Pretty funny.
And it would be worth the losing the berry if he
No,
if
unfortunately.
you can
it
roll a
only
natural 20.
It only rolled a 13, so you managed to yoink it out. It does have a
Wow.
little bit of a nibble on it, because it did
That's
grab on, but nope, disappears
Got a
back into
little
the
bit
waves,
of snack.
splashes some water back on you like, how dare you?
Rude.
Goldeen can have one bite as a treat.
That's
Right.
a treat.
As a treat.
Yes.
Just a little bit.
Exactly. Alright, anything else you want to fish for? Or you can just continue,
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah. V would just keep going and see what kind of things we can find.
Go ahead and roll me another d20, just a flat out d20, because why not?
Both want
Ah.
you to and don't want you to roll something threatening enough that it causes all three of us to jump into this fight. Because I think it'd be great, but at the
It'd
same
be
time,
hilarious.
dangerous enough that it could destroy the boat.
You don't know. Maybe
Hello.
there's something out there that might take attention. Okay.
And I don't hope.
We'll find out.
Oh, with a 5. Alright. You end up sitting on the boat for honestly a bit longer than you mean to. And for a while, nothing really bites. But after a second, your your rod does actually kind of like lurch, and you're like, oh, hey, I got something. And just as you start to pull it up, you realize that unfortunately your berry has popped off, and somebody probably just ate it.
Oh,
Got a snack.
And yeah,
Alright. I got more.
Bean got dinner.
you got more. Okay.
Got more, and it's honestly just killing time because we don't really. I don't know if we have anything else to do on the boat unless other people wanted to do stuff.
No, I mean, I don't know.
V'll just play the fishing lottery the entire time.
As long as you have berries, you can just continue.
Yeah.
I got Pokemon.
I've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 left.
How long are we gonna be going? Is it gonna be like? You said it's gonna be nighttime before we get there, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
probably with the weather being quite nice and the seas being calm, you will probably get there. V's telling you like around midnight or closer to like 2 a.m. So she recommends that you just take your time and just, arrive around morning-ish. Since that
So-
makes a little bit more sense.
So what you're saying is we got at least 4 hours to kill.
Absolutely, yeah, you got
Right.
4
You
hours
do.
to kill.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So kid, while V's fishing, can kid just work with Froakie on the other deck, so he's not messing up the fishing. Could just see if he could get her trained up on surf before we get.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that
Hell
makes
yeah.
a lot of sense. Yeah, you got your Surf HM. You can absolutely just teach it to her in that time. It's gonna start to get dark, but I mean, the seas are calm, so it's not like there's necessarily a
It's a good night for
risk.
it.
Yeah.
Just don't drop it off the boat.
All
trying
right.
to think
Well, Kid
like,
is
what-
doing that. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. What was Milo gonna do?
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to think of something. Like, I've got things that I think he'd want to research, but I don't know if he'd do that right now. He's just sort of like in that moment, and when on the water, I think he'd just kind of be hanging out with probably Chester for today, just relaxing and talking with Dee. Maybe he'll help like steer the boat.
Sure.
Honestly, if she's
Learn
willing to teach
boat
him, yeah.
proficiency.
Absolutely. All right. Very good. Very good.
Milo's introduction to learning how to drive.
Can you teach me how to steer the boat? I can't hit anything out here because water.
That's very true. All right. Well, Milo's doing that, and Kid is over there with Froakie, teaching her how to use her new move. Let me know if you need help porting it. But does Froakie already have 4 moves? Does she have to forget one?
Yeah, she's gonna have to forget one. I'm probably gonna drop Pound.
Okay. Gotcha.
Front punch.
Alrighty, V. Well, roll me another d20. Why the fuck not? 'Cause, like, yeah.
Let's just keep playing the lottery.
Roll a 1. Roll a 1. Roll a 1.
Oh, no. But I don't know if a 1 is just like I don't get anything and I lose my bait again, or if we get attacked by something awful.
Equal odds.
But that would be
we can
fun.
only, we can only know by rolling the 1.
Right?
All right.
Exactly. Just have to find out.
Which bait are you using this time, V?
A cherry berry.
A cherry berry, okay. For a while, it seems like nothing is biting again. Your cherry berry just kind of drags in the water, lightly visible behind you. It's slightly cloudy, so the water's not as clear as it would be on a bright and sunny day, but it's still pretty, intense. And then as you're kind of looking at the cherry berry, you do notice a shape in the water. And then another one. And then another one.
Oh.
And then 3
Oh, wait,
of
hold on.
them. And you see an interesting protrusion. You see kind of like the water beginning to rise behind the boat as a fin pokes out through the surf. A yellow fin. Go ahead and roll me an Arcana.
What did you catch, V?
4.
Oh boy. Well, you don't know, but you're pretty sure that something quite large is pursuing the boat. Would you like to tell your friends about it, or are you good?
There's just like a nervous laugh, just a Milo?
What's up, V? I'm just.
Uh,
What's up?
you want to come over and hang out for a second?
Sure. All right. I guess I just give this right back to you, D. And cool. That was fun. Thank you. And he'll scurry down
Okay.
over it. What's up, V?
Can I carefully like try to point my Pokedex at it?
Yeah, for sure. Roll me a dex check, because it is a little, like, swaying a little bit.
Looks like you caught something with your.
I saw something for a second.
Dex check comes back positive. Vibe check comes back positive. And you see the Pokedex flash with a new Pokemon. This one is not native to Kanto. It is red on the bottom and blue on top, and it looks ferocious. And it reads Carvana.
Oh,
Carvana.
Okay, that. Can I catch that? That would be cool.
They appear to be
go
for it.
pursuing the boat. And for a second, it just looks like they're just kind of following. And then all of a sudden, there's a kunk from somewhere underneath the hole.
What was that?
You know.
D, does the boat normally do that? Does it make noises like that?
D kind of peeks out of the captain's quarters and goes, I don't think we hit anything. Was that one of you?
Kid?
Well.
Was that Froakie surfing?
Right not.
I don't think so.
Alright, just as one of them begins to leap out of the water, now you see it in full definition, and its jaws snapping as it kind of tries to go for the boat and latch onto it. Hold on a second, I'm just gonna roll like a straight up attack as it tries to latch onto the boat. And I think this is gonna be also a good time to go ahead and start our little
I do
battle.
want one because those are awesome and also sharks.
They are pretty cool. See, the thing is, like, I've thought about it a lot for Milo. A lot. I don't think he's a gotta catch 'em all kind of trainer. He's
Right.
very, very particular with who he catches because he wants to be able to dedicate as much time as he can to everyone. And if he catches a bunch of Pokemon, he's going to be overwhelmed.
Yeah, that's where it is. He wants to be able to catch a bunch, but the trainer license limitations make him really not want to go catch a bunch. That's why he's kind of slowed down on catching things, and he's making more time for the ones he's got now.
This Carvana bites out at the boat, but unfortunately rolled a hot 5 and just kind of goes smashing back into the water.
Okay, well, I think they're faster than the boat. Do we want to stop the boat so we could fend them away, or do we want to going?
Maybe, no. D, can you stop for a second?
Alright. If that's what you want. Alright. She kind of pulls the boat a little bit
It's
as
fine.
they begin to swarm around you, and now you see all of their shapes in the water, and they're just kind of like circling the boat and almost beginning to gnaw on it, for lack of a better term.
Hey, don't eat the boat. I'm gonna... Let's see, I'm gonna throw down, I'll throw Lily, because she could fly.
I mean, it's not a bad call. She does need the experience. I'll throw out Piper.
Okay.
I was going to jump into the water with Chester on my back, now that we're not moving, and let him fight them down.
Are you sure?
You wanted to fight in the water with the angry chompy fish? Okay.
I just wanted to be within range of them, but...
I'm not gonna stop you.
Okay. Would Skid like to join in, or is Skid just gonna watch from afar since he's kind of busy teaching Froakie Surf?
I mean, if this is happening while he's training, he'll leave it to them and keep working with her.
Okay. Cool.
We'll shout if we need you, kid.
Right.
I do think that Froakie will be in the water since she's kind of practicing surf. But I'll leave it up to you if she wants to, you know, come up and just kind of not get in the way. That is also totally okay.
Why?
Right? We did great.
Why are we so?
Who has a higher dex?
V.
Yeah, I've got a 3 modifier.
Excellent. Well,
Over here.
and V, who are you calling out, if anybody?
Lily.
Lily.
Because I really want to train Faye, but I don't think a metapod would work very well
Just swing
in the
them.
water.
Just jump in and use her like a club.
Yeah.
All right.
Teach Faye surf and then ride her like
I wish.
floaty.
I did look. She cannot learn surf. I wish.
That would just be fucking hilarious.
It would be really funny.
All right. You see this Carvana basically go into a sort of a fit of rage as it begins to shake and gnaw at the boat relentlessly.
Don't eat the boat.
And then it will attempt to hop up towards Lily and take a chomp out of her. Give me 1 second. That is a 16 to hit.
That will hit.
And that is 6 dark damage.
Oh no.
She
actually,
is.
sorry, 7.
She is.
7 dark damage because.
Okay, that's not as good.
It's
Okay,
raging.
hold on. I might need to rethink this.
It's like, I hope they don't have bite. I hope that was nope, that was bite.
Of course they do.
Of course they have bite.
Uh-oh.
Okay. This one will unfortunately also go into a rage. Is that the next one up? No.
Why are they so
Yeah, they kind of
angry?
all go before us.
Yep.
Which is unfortunate.
This one also does, and we'll try to go ahead and hop up and take a chomp out of Piper. That's a hot 7, so I don't think that will hit.
Well, that's good.
And this one will attempt to hop up and straight up V as you're leaning out of the boat to kind of shout commands to
Can I try to catch it?
in your arms.
Yes.
Terrible idea, but it will catch you because that rolled a 15 for bite. So I'm guessing.
Oh
Yep.
no.
It
It's
latches-
gonna bite me, but I'm gonna grab it back.
I mean, yeah, it latches onto your arm and it deals you 9 dark damage.
I can take it. I'm not vulnerable to dark.
That's kind of
Necessarily.
clear, yeah.
Necessarily.
But you feel very, very sharp Carvana like fangs sink into your arm as it begins to thrash back and
Ow,
forth
shit.
in your arms.
Pointing.
Yep. They bite. They bite.
Ow.
All right, go ahead and V, it's your turn.
Okay. Before I make any decisions, do any of them look different?
That's true. Go ahead and roll me 3 D100s.
Gotta figure out which. Nope. Okay. Cool. Any of them. All right. Then he is going to try to grab the one whose fangs are in his arm. And grapple it.
Okay.
Cause it's
Yeah,
already here.
That's all right.
You can do that.
Why
okay,
not?
Go ahead and roll me a strength check.
I just love the response from check.
No, it's fine. They're very
2.
Okay. All right. It rolled a 20. Well, it rolled a 16. But,
Oh no.
It essentially slaps you in the face, and you feel its rough skin grazing against your cheek. As rough
it's like a cheese grater.
skin- Yep. Hold on. I gotta roll for contact. That's a 3, so it doesn't hurt you, but you feel it
Well, that's good.
grating against your skin as it jumps back out and leaps back into the water and glares. Milo, what are you doing?
Fuck you.
I guess. Let's see. This one's in melee, right?
Yep.
Did any of them get into melee with Piper? Like,
Well, they jumped up, so yes.
Okay.
Technically, we'll say they're in melee with Piper,
okay.
but
All
they are
right.
definitely not physically.
It is.
What does it take to recall a Pokemon? Could I have done that? Or
Action, isn't it? You could definitely just recall. Yeah, I'll just say
okay, because I just
thematically you
don't
can
want I just don't
recall
want her to
going.
die.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
She might get.
I'll fight them on my own. It's fine.
You will
Oh
just
my
physically
goodness.
fight them.
Milo looks at Piper and raises an eyebrow, and she looks back at him and raises an eyebrow. And he goes, "Hit her with a gust attack."
Behind you, he's just like, oh god, spiky fish.
Yeah, the question is, do I try to get out of melee to be able to actually hit? I mean, I guess I could just use a tackle. Yeah, I'll just do a tackle. It's a 21 to hit for 4 damage.
absolutely.
Get him.
Hold on, I gotta
And
roll,
I will...
roll for rough skin. That's a 4. Piper takes 2
Uh-oh.
damage from the attack.
Oh no.
Spiky fish.
No. Spiky fish.
Alright.
Okay.
And that is 4. It looks like while it is raging, although the tackle attack hit true, you feel like they almost are too fucking angry to even feel half of the attack.
Oh no, they're barbarian fish.
They literally have rage as a bonus action.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
This is hilarious. I love it.
Okay. He looks. This we might have to change things up. Okay. That's all I got.
This fish will also try to attack and leap out. V, are you still anywhere near the boat, essentially? Like, the edge of the boat?
Yeah,
Did you
yeah.
step back?
I haven't moved. He tried to catch the fish and failed, and he didn't really go anywhere.
Okay. Cool. One of them straight up leaps up into the boat. It just leaps out of the water, lands on the boat, begins to flop around, and will attempt to bite you.
Come here. That's my ankles.
That's an 18.
Yep.
And that is a 10.
Ugh. Ah, spiky fish. Fuck. Milo, can I borrow one of those water balls? Ah.
Yeah. He'll, if I can, or on my
Okay.
turn, I'll get ready to hand
On
one
your
over.
turn, that's fine. This
Yeah.
one will attempt to also leap up and try to bite. Sorry, I have to roll. I have to roll for them to jump into the air, but while they're raging, they have advantage on their strength. That's a 9, so actually, no, it doesn't. It's a hot roll of 2.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, flops back into the water. Has not managed to hit Piper yet. This one will try again, though. Try to join you up there on the boat where the people are. Rams into the boat instead and just flops back into the water, but the boat is now visibly shaking. V,
Does the boat take damage?
I mean, it
That's
looks
fine.
like it might if they continue.
It's fine. Okay. Free action. Can I drop? Fuck it. I'm gonna drop Faye.
Okay.
Just as a meat shield.
Just as a meat
For a
shield.
moment.
Okay. Cool. Oh my god,
Just-
I forgot.
but,
they
like-
have actual bonus actions. Holy shit. Well, that's fine.
Oh no! Don't!
Uh-oh.
No! Kid, we might need you! Kid!
Alright. You drop
Angry
Faye.
fish are angry!
You drop Faye as a bonus action. Anything else you'd like to do?
I am going to just. I can't remember what. Hold on, give me 1 second. What is that? Blah blah blah. Da-da-da-da.
Actually, no, you know what? I'm gonna actually try to do this to Piper because it missed with one of its attacks. And that is a 14 to hit.
That'll hit her.
Alright, that's 5 water damage
Water damage.
as it aqua jets you.
Oh no.
They're definitely below level 5. So V's gonna take out one of the nest balls that he has, and I'm just gonna try to catch this one.
Okay. This one that's on the deck flopping in front of you in
Yes.
anger. Sure. Let me do a couple of maths really quick here. Okay.
Should be.
Yes. Okay, I know what it is. SR plus level plus hit points. Okay. Cool. Go ahead and roll me an animal handling. +5
Okay.
because of the nest ball.
Yes. So 20.
Okay, wow. You throw the nest ball at it as it is flopping about on the deck, looking real fucking pissed off. It hits it.
Shh, shh, shh. It's okay.
Nest ball just kind of wiggles furiously for a solid 3 seconds before, pinging.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Well,
One out of the way. And can I bonus action harden with Faye?
Sure. Yes. I think harden is a bonus action, right?
Yes.
All right.
It'll lower the damage that she takes.
All right. By 4. Cool. All right. Milo, it is your turn. What are you doing?
all right. Well, seeing that these things seem to be resistant to tackle and all up in Piper's face, so Gust is not really going to work. He's going to swap her out for Chester, which will be my action for the turn. And yeah, I was going to try to pass you the lure ball with the bonus action.
But,
You didn't do
yeah,
that, so
It worked.
that was it. That's just swapping Pokemon.
Alright, excellent. In which case, this one, seeing Chester, will for sure just go ahead and try to once again jump up to bite. Because it doesn't
Chester
care who
popped
it's
out
fighting.
and shark in its face. Hey, buddy!
Welcome to Piranha City, Chester.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, leaps out of the air, no problem, and immediately tries to latch onto one of Chester's ears with a bite. That's a 17 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit him.
However, that is only 6 dark damage.
Okay.
And then it will also Aqua Jet you, because it can, for 14 to hit.
That would hit. Is Aqua Jet melee or is it range?
It's melee, but it is choose a target within 10 feet of you.
Okay, so it's okay.
It's,
Cool.
yeah, basically.
Yeah, that does hit.
Essentially, it says a burst of water propels you towards that creature. So they're literally just like turning around, blasting an Aqua Jet, and busting themselves up. That is another 2 points of water damage, which I think he's
All right, so
resistant
it's
to.
1
That's
point
good.
of water damage.
Hell yeah.
Alright.
Shakes his head like.
Just got a little bit on you, it's fine.
Yep. This Carvana will attempt to go for Faye because, of course, it will.
Bite the Metapod.
Strength check to get up into the. Wow, a hot 1 and a 2, even with advantage.
Hell
with
yeah.
rage. Nope, does not
Aw,
manage
yes.
to hop up. Just kind of slips and bumps into the boat instead.
Doesn't matter how angry you are.
Alright, V.
Alright. See what my new little Metapod can do. I'm gonna try to tackle the one that I'm up against.
Okay.
Get him. Wow, okay.
Okay.
Oh no.
Yeah, Faye just kind of like wiggles around. Unfortunately, does not hit.
Well, I'm going to harden again then.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
That is a very good strategy. Cool. Milo?
All right, buddy. You know what to do. 19 to hit
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
Get him.
for 7 grass damage.
Alright, that is 14 grass damage.
Yeah.
And immediately this Carvana seems to be like, maybe. Rethinking some things. Anything else you'd like to do on bonus action?
He doesn't have any bonus actions, so nope,
Okay.
I'm good.
Cool. That Carvana is in a Pokeball at your feet somewhere, rolling around on the boat. This one will once again...
Picked it up probably with... Hopefully.
Okay. Sounds good.
I don't know if that takes...
I mean, it's not going anywhere. It's just rolling around. That is a 19 to jump up and try to bite Chester again, because they don't fucking quit.
Not hit, yes.
That's only no. It's just a 19 strength check just to
Oh.
jump up. But unfortunately, I rolled a 6 on the attack itself, so it jumps up and then completely misses Chester as it flies back into the water. Aqua Jet, 11. I don't think Chester's AC is quite that low.
It is a
Oh, yeah.
AC of 13, so that misses.
So that misses.
Heck yeah.
He dodges back, and as the Aqua Jet comes, he like twists over to one side and just.
Nice. Alright, jumping up. Okay, that will succeed in the jump. We'll try to attack your Metapod for a 12. Does 12 hit with a bite?
It meets. Yes.
Okay. Oh, Jesus. Wow.
Oh no!
Okay, I take 6 less.
Yeah, don't forget. Pardon, reducing damage.
That's true. It's good because
It'll
I
help a little
rolled
bit.
a 14 dark damage.
And I think dark is just whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah. 14
Minus
minus 6 is something. Math.
8.
8. Got it.
So I take 8. Harden is doing you a lot of favors. Yeah, tries to like gnaw on Metapod, which is kind of can't really move, so it's like
Don't eat.
stuck in the railing of the boat essentially.
Don't eat her.
But it will also try to Aqua Jet. Because why the fuck not? 14?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a hot 2 more points of water damage.
Okay.
Alright, V, it's your turn.
Does harden like 6 overall, or is it for each attack? I don't.
I think it's just for the next attack. Any damage. Oh wait, reduce any damage
Yeah, it says
dealt to
any-
you by
Until the
1d.
beginning of your next turn.
Okay.
Right.
It only lasts for the one turn.
Yeah,
But yeah,
but I don't
yeah,
know
it
if
would-
it's like 6 for the first attack and then 6 for the next attack.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, that's a good question.
It just says.
Well, it says any damage. Well,
It says any damage. I'd say it just stacks for the whole turn.
sure. Then no 2 points of water damage. You're
No 2 points of water damage.
okay.
Heck yeah.
Hard.
She
Might have
tanks
to
that one.
reconsider it, but we'll see. For now, yes.
Yeah, we'll see.
All right, Milo, or V if you
Alright.
have another bonus.
No, wait, it's
action.
my turn. Well, I didn't really do anything. That was me getting attacked.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
You're right. I'm sorry.
So she's gonna try to hit
Okay.
and still do great.
Look, she's.
But
a
we're gonna
Metapod.
continue to
Okay.
gonna continue to harden. I just want to get her some XP, so it's fine. This is
yeah,
fine.
That's fair.
That's fine.
That's fine. All right. Cool. Harden 5. Milo.
Hit it with the Vine Whip!
Get him.
Absolutely. Yeah, 15.
For another 6 grass
That
damage.
was way more than you needed. This one just falls back into the water, and that's the last you see of it. Please, give Chester. Is that right? Hold on, I gotta double check something. That seems really low for Carvana.
They're only like a 4th CR.
14, yeah, or yeah, 1/4.
Yeah,
Okay, I guess so. It's
they do a lot of
only-
damage for being real weak.
Yeah, it's bite.
It's the bite.
Yeah, bite is just
yeah.
crazy,
1d10, man.
right?
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, 1/4. Yeah, so that's
They're not worth
150
much, unfortunately.
EXP, unfortunately.
Okay. Can I split that between Piper and Chester since Piper took some damage?
That's true. Yeah, yeah, you absolutely can if you want.
Just, she needs it more. So. You said 125?
150.
150. Okay.
Alrighty. This Carvana is in a ball. This one will still attempt to jump up and
Fish,
have at ya. Have at ye.
spiky fish.
Alright. Cool. Jump successful. Let's see if it can actually bite your Metapod. I think
Probably.
18
It's not hard to
will
hit.
do it.
Yes,
But
definitely.
that is a hot 13 dark damage.
Minus 5 is 8.
Still 8. Yep.
8. Okay.
And I mean, it'll try to
Yeah.
Aqua Jet, but I don't think. 11? No.
Nope. That actually misses.
That actually misses. Okay.
Surprisingly.
it
Missed a
is
Metapod!
your
Right?
turn.
Faye, please, I'm begging you. Yay!
Okay, yeah, Faye actually.
2
tumbles out.
damage.
got 2 damage, which I mean is reduced to 1 because it's raging.
Yeah.
Sure.
They're resistant to normal damage already.
Yeah, that's
Hold
fine.
on. I gotta do
This
this
is
one thing.
fine. I might need help, but this is fine.
I do intend to help you, but you're gonna have to wait because I'm gonna swap Chester back out for Piper.
Fine.
Cool. Do you want to do another harden? 7.
Yes.
Nice.
Oh.
Okay, Milo.
I only have 5 of
I-
these, but
I reach down and scruffle Chester and be like, "All right, good job, buddy," and then I'll swap him out for Piper.
All right.
And I'll have Piper fly to the other side of the Carvana. Actually no, because I want to be able to use Gust, so she's gonna stay with me,
Okay.
like kind of flying above V and me.
Okay. Sounds good. And that's your action, I think, right?
Yeah, action to swap Pokemon, and then just have Piper move up. And all right, Faye, you got a tank for us, okay?
she sure is.
All right. Jumps up, still trying to bite, and still succeeds because of rage. That's a 10 to bite. Does not hit.
Okay, that's good.
Aqua Jet, that's a 9. Does not hit. This thing's getting tired.
Oh, yeah.
basically. It's just bouncing
That's
back
fair.
and forth, trying to fucking bite your Metapod. V.
He just watched his brother get captured, and
Yeah.
his other brother get flattened by a vine.
Why is this
1
Carvana back here again? I
damage.
just deleted it. What the fuck is going on?
I don't know, it just popped back up, and I'm like, what is going on?
I
It has
deleted
returned from the grave.
Alright.
1 damage.
Reduced to 1 damage.
Yup.
Yep.
Because I'm doing real hot on those D6s.
Oh my god.
Alright. Hot damn, but I mean, it's doing it. Unfortunately, I do have
Yeah.
to roll for, well, I mean, even rough
Yeah.
skin is not going to be effective. Even
It
if I
shouldn't
roll a
hurt
rough
with the
skin.
harden.
Yeah, I mean, I rolled a 4, but it's...
The harden will tank it.
It'll take it. Yeah, okay, harden, I guess, harden. Alright, cool. Oh, sorry, V, that was actually... Oh, that was your turn. Harden again?
You
have another?
Yes. Yeah, I have 5, so
Last one.
yes. I think I got one more after this, or
Yeah,
let's
should
see.
be.
I did 1, 2, 3.
Nope, that's 5.
4, 5. Okay,
5.
this is the last one.
Alright.
Alright. Hit it with a gust. 11.
11, unfortunately. Oh, wait, it actually does! No, it actually meets. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's 3 flying damage.
Okay.
Aw, yes.
This thing seems not so much hurt as just pissed off.
Piper's just flying in the air above it. Just.
Yep. How far up in the air above it?
Let's say. How far from the deck to the water? Like, probably not far. Like
Not
5 feet,
that
right?
Far, yeah, like 5 feet.
So another 10 feet up. It's like
Okay.
15 feet from it. Yeah.
Okay. It can try to jump. It'll try to jump for Piper because why the fuck not?
Bite the chicken.
That's a natural 20.
You're right.
Oh no.
Oh no. Don't bite the chicken.
Let's see if I can match a natural 20 on the die. Nope, that's a 6 on the die, so it jumped up real well.
Yeah,
could
and
not
missed.
bite. Let's see if it Aqua Jets. That's a 10. Nope.
Nope.
Falls back into the water. Absolutely nope. Nothing.
I mean, it's got really good form, at least when
Right?
it's swimming. But once it's out of the water, it's like a fish out
Fish.
of water.
Get out of here! Get out of here! Go! No!
She's like, no. I want to be part of the
Why are
battle.
Why are you here? You're not even a token that I'm using.
I wanna
correctly.
be where the people are.
No! Get out of here!
No.
Okay. Okay. Alright.
Eh.
Hell yeah.
Yes. that's
1
it.
damage.
1 damage.
Cry.
I
That's why when I knew I had to like have one fighting Piper, I was like, I don't want to do this with tackle. I need to get rid of at least one with Vine Whip.
Right.
no more hardens for you, though. Milo.
Nope. No more hardens.
8 flying
Ooh,
damage.
A beef,
Flying damage.
beef gust. Hell yeah.
Finally.
Alright.
Right?
A flying
We got
damage.
this.
It will still try to jump up and bite. Probably Piper.
Bite the chicken.
Yeah.
Bite the chicken. Oh, the Carvana's back again.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not super high. I'm gonna roll bite with disadvantage because I don't feel like it should be easy. Nah, it doesn't hit. Okay.
You got this, buddy. I
Aquajet?
believe in you.
Nope. 13?
13 is her AC.
Okay, it just barely aquajets you for 3 water damage.
Alright.
Splashes her a little bit.
Alright. V.
Get him!
Yes.
One day. Why?
I mean,
I haven't rolled anything but 1s or 2s on the d6, man. Come on.
I really love it. I mean, thematically it fits though.
It makes sense. It does,
sense.
but.
donk,
Oh.
donk, donk.
I want to imagine that Kid and Froki are like over on the other side of the boat, just watching this slowest ever battle occur.
Yo.
I mean,
You, you know those Pokemon battles that you have where you're just mashing the button and you're just hitting like
You're
tiny
like,
bits
"Come
of damage
on,
over and
man."
over. That's what we're doing. That's 4 flying
Yo.
damage with gust.
Chip damage.
it's beginning to look real rough. I will say that.
Heck yeah.
Alright. We're getting there. We're getting there, guys.
Still
We'll get 'em
not-
eventually.
Try to jump up. It'll try to jump up and grab Metapod because it's getting tired and it's
Hell yeah, go for it.
real fucking sick of your shit. Okay. Jumps up.
12 to hit.
13.
Alright.
That's, oh boy, 12 dark damage.
Oh, okay. Metapod's not looking great, but not out of it yet.
Okay.
We're fine.
I mean, the Carvana.
Just gotta
also
kill it
looks
this
real-
round, please.
Yeah. Alright, your turn. Oh wait, Aquajet. Hold on, sorry, Aquajet.
No, don't.
Aquajet is 21.
No.
Don't?
Oh no. Oh no. I mean, it. Do you
That's-
have any sort of
That's
water
It's
resistance?
2 damage.
Hell yeah, we're still in it, boys.
21 to hit on the tackle. Yeah, will absolutely hit.
3
normal
damage.
reduced. What? Wow, it's up to you.
Fuck you. No.
Oh my god.
It's up to
Bullshit.
you. Yeah, it'll hit.
Yeah,
Come on.
please kill it. Thank
Okay,
you.
there we
Like-
go.
Oh my god.
Okay.
1 hit, 1 HP Metapod. Let's go.
Good job, Pitch. Good job, Piper.
Yay.
All right.
I actually get experience.
Yeah, that was.
I mean, I will say take some experience for Lily as well. I'll say like 50 experience to Lily and to Metapod and to Piper because she did help.
Can I give both the 50s just to Metapod and give her 100?
Sure, if that's what you. Yeah, if you prefer.
Lily just stood there and got bitten in the ass and then got taken back.
That's true.
All right, that was fun.
It was great. Oh, Faye, I'm so sorry.
She's
How
looking
many hit
rough.
points does Faye have? Oh no.
What? Hit points? 1 hit point.
Oh no.
I had 3 when Aquajet went out.
Oh no.
All right, can you do me a
Hell
couple of
yeah.
favors, please?
But
Can you-
I got a Carvana.
you do
All right, V full or D full steam ahead. We are good to go. The sharks have been dealt with.
G's just like.
What do I
"All
roll?
right, It's about
A
time.
D20.
Let's get out of here before the Sharpedo shows up and makes us really regret what we just did.
Yeah. The piranha really did a number. I don't think you guys want to fool with the shark at this point.
Yeah.
I wonder what Crunch's damage is, just out of curiosity.
Oh, I'm sure it's disgusting.
Right?
All right.
Okay, I rolled 2 D20s for the. I can't remember what I was supposed to roll because we already rolled for the shiny, but
D100 for the nature and D20 for D100 for the gender. Sorry, and
It's all good.
D20. For
it's
the
a
nature.
girl.
Wow.
Always. Actually, I don't think Carvana has a gender.
It does.
Maybe.
It
Oh, it does.
Um.
Okay.
I think it. Well, is it necessarily a girl? Oh yeah, 95 will definitely probably be.
I've rolled real high. It's always real high for some
just
reason.
gonna double check. Yeah, it's 50-50 male and female, so that's definitely it. And what's the nature?
5 was the first one that I rolled, so
That is, let's see, where's the natures?
skittish.
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 I mean,
It does not seem like it, but sure.
Right. What's the other one? 7 or energetic?
Energetic could be good. It seems.
Let's do energetic because it's
Yeah.
I don't know. It doesn't seem skittish.
It does not seem skittish. Yeah. All right, let me port it over to you, and then I'll. And
so crunch at minimum for a Sharpedo being level 8 would be doing 2d8 plus 3 damage.
It's not too bad, but it's not great.
Yeah. Could be worse.
I would have expected it to be higher, yeah, because
would-
crunch is so freaking
It
strong.
wouldn't have crunch yet, because that's level 14, so it'd still be bite, and I think bites is even lower. I think it's 2d6 at that level.
All right.
We're about to hit the point where our damage is going to scale. Those Pokemon start hitting, 2d8 for bite, so...
Give me 1 second.
Does crunch have a bigger...
Well, we're about to get close because that's a lot of XP.
It'll take a minute.
for
Yeah.
level 5.
Yeah.
So many of your Pokemon are energetic. It is ridiculous.
We've got some hyper kids. It's
You do have
fine.
some hyper kids. Give me
Hell
1
yeah.
second. I gotta adjust some things.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna have to adjust even. Well, you're gonna have to adjust some things when you get this Pokemon because of your freaking loyalty
Sure.
stuff.
So, I've got
Yeah,
a
it immediately
question.
starts with a 1.
What is the save with Surf? Because in the description it says a strength save, but it doesn't say what number the save is.
It's your move save DC, and let me find
I
that
can
for
I can actually. Well, it's not. It's literally calculated based on that. So if it's Surf.
Because it's not an attack roll, I just put it in because it was easier to just let it do its thing. But I don't know what save is
So what's
to be able to put in
what's
there.
higher for Froakie, strength or dex? I'm guessing it's dex, right?
Yeah, it's Dex.
What is Froakie's dex?
He's got a 16.
Okay, so it's 3 plus 2 proficiency, so it's 5. 8 plus 5 is 13, so DC 13.
Okay.
Yes.
Strength save. Let me know if I'm doing that incorrectly.
No, I mean I think that's right because it's a spell save DC. I think it scales the same way, and then when they hit level 5, it'll go up by 1 because the prof bond will go up.
I just
Also,
wanted to get
Carvana's
that.
name.
I didn't want to interrupt, but
You're
I
good.
had no idea what that was
Right.
supposed to be.
Yes.
Carvana's name is Mako.
Mako. Yeah, that seems fair. Oh my god, those Carvana. Why are you back? What are you doing here? Why are you here? Go away!
Why are you here?
I don't
Go away.
understand why it keeps returning. I don't put it there.
Never.
I legitimately just
Never leave.
don't
Yeah, I don't know.
understand why it's okay.
Uh, also, do I roll for the hidden ability thing for Carvana or no?
I think they only have the one. They,
Oh, okay.
I believe.
Oh,
they only
right, it's
have rough
the-
skin. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I misunderstood.
No, you're good. You're good.
Carvana. There it is.
Well, Kid can for sure finish up his
Hell yeah.
training with Surf, and eventually the sun goes down and y'all are sailing through the night.
Oh, yes.
Alright, just make sure that everything else is on point before we finish. Actually, you know what? Before I forget about it, kid, you get a text from your father.
Hell yeah.
Just kind of not like interrogating, but just kind of going like, hey kid, what's up? Wondering whereabouts you are right now, how you're doing. You did tell your parents that you got a badge, I believe, right? At one point.
Yeah, whenever we did that, everybody kind of let their parents know they were okay.
Cool.
He let them know.
Yeah. He kind of like basically is asking like, hey, whereabouts are you right now? Where are you planning to head next? Because mom's got a package for you that she wants to send over.
He'll let them know that we're kind of in the middle of the Seafoam Islands currently going towards Sea West Cove, but the next main city is going to be Jade. So
Sounds
but it's all little jumbled up. He makes sure that Jade is clear at least. But
Sounds good. Yeah, he kind of it takes another 2 minutes for him to type you up a reply. Doesn't seem phased about your spelling errors. I mean, he knows what your phone's like. But eventually he just says, "Sounds good." Basically tells you that your mom's just finished up kind of like a big breakthrough in her thesis project, since she's also working on becoming a Pokemon professor. And she's gonna send you something, and he just basically says, I'll send it to the main gym in Jade City. So just pop in there and pick it up whenever you get there. I'll just have him hold it.
all right, he'll send back. Will do that. The gym is definitely high on the priority list, so no problems there.
Okay. Gym, or
Don't tell me that.
If I said gym, then I said Pokemon Center. Pokemon Center probably makes more sense.
Okay. I was gonna say, but if it's at the gym, we're gonna be at both places. Didn't Moel say something about there being multiple Pokemon centers?
Yes.
Which one, Dad?
Said main one?
Yeah, the main one. Mm-hmm.
I guess there's a main one. It's good to know.
We'll find out whenever we get there.
Yep.
Great.
All right. Cool.
Kid's gonna look at Milo and V right here, like, "Hey, check it out!" And Froak's is gonna use surf on him.
V was in the middle of bandaging his severe bite wounds and gets hit with water.
Strength save, right?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
I rolled a 2.
Nice. Oh my god.
I don't
You
even
can
really
re-roll
want
it.
to re-roll it. I could, but I don't want to. It makes sense.
It's not much. It's only 8. It's only 8.
It's only
But
8 damage.
but you're also both prone now.
That was
Do I
kinda-
fall off the ship?
You know how people hold like little puppies when they're trying to show 'em? He's just holding Froakie out proud, and she just kind of opens her mouth and surfs him.
Where did all that water come from? I'm very
Fall off the
confused.
ship.
Is V's in the water. Milo jumps into the water after V.
I rolled a 0. I assume I go off the ship.
Yeah, if you want to keep that 0, I'm also assuming you're gonna go off the ship.
Because, like I said, I was busy bandaging my severe bite wounds, and now I'm at, a not respectable amount of HP.
Are you above half?
No.
Oh.
Absolutely not. I took more than half of my health in only bite wounds.
Oh.
Oh god!
Yeah.
Yeah, Milo jumps in the water and saves V. he probably like hears V going "Blah, blah," and like while he's prone just kind of like sighs and then flops out like a fish into the water.
It takes you a couple of minutes, D, like looking down from above just goes, well, don't do that. That's not. If I lose you, your dad's gonna give me a whole lot of shit. So maybe don't.
Ow!
No
We'll
more
keep them
fights on
alive
the boat.
together. Don't worry.
No more
Come
fights on
on,
the boat.
B. You won a surfing contest this morning. Don't end the day by drowning.
Why not? It would make sense.
Yeah, it would kind of make
It would be
sense.
poetic, I
It
think.
is actually a little bit poetic, isn't it? But it
Ow!
would make me very sad, so let's not do it, okay?
Brooke, he'll
Well,
throw you a
you have-
little like lifesaver, like a life preserver made of frubbles.
Made of what?
Frubbles.
Frubble.
Oh
Bubbles.
I mean, it makes sense. Yeah. Don't those things like float really well? So technically
Yeah.
speaking,
They're not. It's not an attack. She's just kind of because Froakie, Frogadier, and Greninja can make those bubbles. They're really buoyant. They're good for like not
Got it,
drowning.
okay. Yeah.
So she just feeling kind of bad about surfing me off. We'll toss him a little lifesaver made of frubbles just to help Milo out a little bit.
Just sort of affix it around one arm and then another around the other arm. And look, you got little floaties now. That'll keep you
going-
from drowning.
I'm gonna die.
No, you're not gonna die.
What if I do?
And like I said, I'd be very sad. And he says this while he kind of like grabs you and just starts swimming you back towards the. Like, I've been on boats. I assume that once Dee has realized we're overboard, she turns the boat
oh
off.
yeah, absolutely,
And
yeah.
there's probably
she's not gonna
For a
abandon
moment.
you.
like an outboard
Yeah.
back here that we could swim up to and
Yeah, yeah,
get
yeah.
back on.
Not a very big boat, unfortunately. So.
No.
All right.
But we'll get you back on board. Maybe you should sleep in the cabin tonight. Like, the bed's not terrible. Get some rest. Here, I'll help bandage you up, and we can use like the first aid kit. Because the first aid kit, if I remember, it was like advantage on hit dice rolls during the short rest
That
that we
would be
used it.
nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is indeed what I made it. Afterwards, I went back and like
That would-
looked, and I was like, oh yeah, that is what I.
Yeah.
That would be nice considering I'm probably gonna have to use all of them.
Yeah. So just let's just sit you down. We'll get out the first aid kit. We'll get you all patched up, and then tomorrow we'll go explore an ice cave. Okay.
Yes, please.
Just play it safe.
I
and
got
nice.
a tiny shark.
No risk.
You did catch one of the tiny sharks. That was pretty cool. Now we have a Pokemon that we have to return to Acacia, and we're not going to be at Pokemon Center within the next day. So the next time we're at
So
a
then I
Pokemon
have
Center,
full leeway
yeah, but that means the
to
next time
keep
we're at
her
a
as long
Pokemon
as I
Center.
can.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
But I will put her back. But also, can she learn surf?
Yes, I already checked.
Probably. Hell yeah.
You should be able to roll your healing hit dice with advantage now.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
How about you,
Right,
kid?
do I
How do you feel? Do you need advantage on those rolls, or are you good?
Nah,
Just-
nah.
Okay.
I'm gonna feel one hit die when we go to sleep tonight, just because he's shy 2 HP. But otherwise, he's okay.
I'm down about a third, but I also feel like it's a one hit die kind of night. I like to live on the edge.
I have 15 hit points.
Okay, that was my question. Was
Slightly less
if he
than
had
not
rolled
dying.
if he had rolled max, would he have KO'd you? And the answer is no.
Not quite.
Plus 3, right?
Yeah, it would have been
So-
been 19 total.
Max. Yeah, and then if you
Almost.
it would have been close,
had-
but you wouldn't have gone
I think I had
unconscious.
23 to start.
Yeah, that makes
Before getting waterboarded.
sense.
How do I? What's the best way to do this? To rolling it with advantage,
I would just
Just roll twice.
re-roll
and
that D8. Yeah,
right? It's better.
the first one to 6.
Okay, hold on. I just didn't want to fill up the entire chat, but fuck it.
Doesn't matter.
Go for it. And we're gonna well,
Why not? So that's one hit dice. Another 6.
Really unfortunate rolls.
Right? Doing great. It's 2 hit dice. A 7.
This is a 7. There's your average one.
3 hit dice. And a 7. Am I back? I am almost to full. I am 1 short of full.
Hey, that's
Fine.
good.
Respectable.
Kind
I'm
of
out
like
of hit dice then. But
pats you on the shoulder after patching you up. Good as new.
Yeah, actually, yeah, that doesn't. Did you put like numbing cream in there?
That's the antibacterial, the Neosporin, or whatever it's called in our universe,
Okay.
has what is it? Not antiseptic.
Antiseptic
Anesthetic
or
properties. Should help make it feel a little bit better. It'll heal faster. I love it. Yes, absolutely.
Neosporin.
Neosporin,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's got a
yes.
little Nidoran on it. Yeah.
Oh
They
my
make
God.
it using
Well, I
Nidoran
can-
poison.
It would make sense. I slightly less feel the numerous puncture wounds in my body.
Just leave the bandages on for a couple days. If they get wet, we'll have to change them. But as you can see,
Probably.
I don't always change mine when they get wet. It just depends on how
You
dirty.
really
it gets.
should.
I-
Isn't that real bad?
No, I mean when they get dirty, but like this one's, he kind of lifts up. Like I didn't have any actual like puncture wounds. This is all internal like crushing damage. So this is more just keeping pressure on my ribs. So it really just, this doesn't need to be changed. But like this
Are you
one probably should.
sure?
Yeah, actually, let me change this one.
I don't know. I don't know how troubling hearing a child say this. There was no puncture wounds. It was just
Just
internal
internal
crushing.
damage.
Hey, he was.
The blood
That was
is on the
the.
inside. That's where it's supposed to be.
Right.
That was actually no. The pincer. There probably would have been small puncture wounds because I was trying to think, but it was mostly like the
Mostly internal
crushing, like.
damage.
Yeah.
Right. That seems fine.
Milo's a kid who's fully embraced the fact that life hurts, but so makes it interesting. Like keeps you alive.
What else is new?
I don't have hit points or hit dice until we long rest.
It's fine.
Because I have 0 at the moment, so I don't know if you guys wanted to
You
do
didn't take-
anything else before
I mean,
we.
at least you didn't
Yeah.
take any damage in this fight.
Yeah, I did.
Oh.
Kid,
Well,
kid will make sure he hands you back the Surf HM. That way, he doesn't risk losing it because he will probably lose it if he doesn't.
Yeah. Well, I'll definitely take it back because I wanted to at least get started on teaching Mako surf too.
Oh, that's very true. Yeah, because you can teach Mako surf. You said that. Makes
Hell yeah.
sense. Yeah, absolutely. You can do that.
Heck yeah.
Cool. In which case, unless you guys have other things that you want to do, I mean, yeah, feel free to take your long rest.
I have a narrative question.
Sure.
I don't think it's been very long, but how long has it been since Milo called mom?
I was actually thinking about that. It's been less than a week currently, which is why
Yeah.
she's not calling you again. But it has definitely been like 5-ish days, I think, narratively. So, I mean, if you wanted to call her, you could. Or you could, stretch it out. I think you agreed to call her once every
week.
Yeah.
Yeah, call her once a week. I'll get one more adventure under my belt and some pictures of an ice cave. That'll be nice. I'll send her those with pictures of me and V and Kid, and she'll like that. And let her know that we're doing well. Because he did at least send her a message after everything went down on the ship that because he had called earlier that day hey, we're about to do something really dumb,
Mm-hmm.
but he hasn't really contacted us from all's good,
Mm-hmm.
It's fine.
not in mortal threat anymore, except he wouldn't have phrased it that way.
It's
Well, nobody has Milo's mom's number, so nobody can text her that picture of Milo laying on the bed, passed out.
dead.
Absolutely dead, yeah, which is the only thing that is saving your life right now, Milo.
I think V has it probably. I would assume V has it in his phone, but I think V also knows that that's not funny.
Yeah, he wouldn't have sent that to her. He would get in trouble for that.
That
Yeah.
is very kind of, yeah,
He
probably a good idea.
doesn't want to get in trouble.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't mess with Mila's mom. Because she won't get mad. She'll just get disappointed. But yeah. If we're good to long rest, I'll give myself a couple hit dice and then use them.
All
We
right.
still get like half of them back on a long rest, right?
Yep.
Or at least, is it half or just a couple?
It's half your level, I think.
Rounded up or down?
I think it's down, but I can't remember.
For hit dice, I think it's. Oh boy.
Yeah, do we get 2 or 3 back?
Shoot, that's a good question. That might be a question for Cade. I don't remember if it says that in the Pokemon book because we're kind of playing by different
No,
rules.
this is hit dice regained. Up to a number of dice equal to half the character's total number of them.
Mhm.
Doesn't say whether it rounds up or down.
Oh boy.
It just says minimum of 1, so I would assume that means rounding down. Otherwise, it wouldn't need to specify because
That's
half
true.
of-
Yeah. Yeah. Sure. We're playing.
I've been
hardcore
rounding
survival.
down on-
Let's just roll.
yeah.
Let's just round down.
Okay, so 2.
So 2.
So 2, yeah.
2.
Everything from Milo, I've been rolling. I always give him 2, and it's just like, all right, how many do I get? All right.
It's fine.
Hey, that is more than enough. I'm happy with that. I
Hell
will
yeah.
hold on to
That
the
was
other
an
one.
Actual good roll.
Oh, guys.
I'm not at full either.
It's fine.
Oh boy.
What's the worst that could happen?
Right?
I take 46 points of damage.
That's the worst.
In one go.
Yeah. Take 93 in one hit and die outright.
I
Is there anything that hits that hard, like Dragon's Breath level?
hope not.
Could you imagine if
Sounds
they
terrifying.
it does like the game and it's just a static 60?
Oh,
I mean, like Aeroblast is fucking Fireball at level 10. It does 8d6.
yikes.
7d12 at level 17.
Big yikes.
That's big yikes.
Right.
Anything do
Just run into Mewtwo.
Yeah, right. Let's see what's psychic. Oh, that's gonna come up a whole bunch of. I'm like, why is this barrier is not the move psychic? No, but it's psychic type.
Yeah. Unfortunately, with
It's-
psychic, you have to. I would recommend doing like psych something else. There's another
Yeah.
move right next to it,
Psychic fangs
Psych
and
out.
psych up.
or no.
Psych up?
Psych up, maybe. Yeah. If you search
Yeah.
for that, it's right above it. I
You're-
had that problem.
It
too.
only does 4d12. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like psychic would be stronger than Aeroblast, but maybe not. Unless Aeroblast in the game, is that one of those one-hit KOs? Like Fissure?
Nuh-uh.
No, I didn't think so. How hard
I
does
want to say
Fissure?
Aeroblast is like a Hyper Beam.
Yeah, have you read Fissure, Chekhov?
I'm sure I've read it and then forgotten it for the sake of my own sanity.
Choose a target in range and roll a d20. On a 20, the target falls into the crack and vanishes into the abyss.
Excuse me?
It's one hit KO.
Bye? Do we get our
Yep.
Pokemon back, or are they just
Doesn't-
lost to the ether?
It doesn't say.
Oh my god!
Great.
Yeah, it just.
At least it's
Don't.
got to be a 20, right? Like,
Right?
Yes, but that seems.
Quick, let's Fissure. Oh, it didn't work.
Oh wow,
Uh-oh.
that's a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like
Right?
it's like explosion. Explosion has the same basic thing as if you roll a natural 20, you have only a 1 in 20 chance of hitting. But if you hit 20, everything within like 5 feet of you just faints automatically. Just straight up. Yeah.
Terrifying. What if we get caught in that? Do we just die?
Well,
At least this one specifies that they faint,
Well,
you know, because there are
right?
mechanics
They're
to
not
deal
just
with
lost to
fainting.
the ether.
But not going into the abyss.
Right?
Yeah, right.
Falls into the abyss. What?
Uh-oh.
bye. Well, you're not getting that
Excuse
one
me?
back.
Did we sign up for a Nuzlocke run? I don't know if we
Don't
signed
think
up for
so.
Nuzlocke.
So loosely, the way it's set up, we kind of have, because we could just die at any moment, you know.
I know.
Yeah.
We really
technically.
did.
And we are not like big on self-preservation. We are all very
No.
gung-ho at this point. Even me is starting to get to where he's like, yeah, fuck it, we ball.
I mean, he's kind of been like that the whole time. He just. It depends.
Yeah, that's true.
When it comes to Pokemon, he's all for it. When it comes to just doing stupid things, he's kind of just like,
I don't know. It has to hit that special kind of stupid for each of us, you know?
yeah,
But,
exactly. It really
yeah.
depends.
We are not smart, that is for sure. Alright, so what's this next level of stupid that we're getting into?
Well, yes, as we
Hell
are
yeah, let's
slowly
fucking go.
getting back